How's it going, guys? Edgar here with Yugiknights of the Round, and today I am bringing you my 6-card hand loop deck with Neo Space Connector, Aqua Dolphin, and Gumblar. So, real quick, Konami, you should really get to this and fix this deck, because it's broken. It's completely broken. Firewall's gone, but Gumblar's here now to really wreak havoc. Anyways, a little bit about the deck. This is with the Allure of Darkness draw engine that I decided to focus on since I don't have money to buy all those danger cards that people use for their draw engines. So I decided to use Allure, and since you run Allure, you gotta run a lot more dark monsters. So I decided to run more Phantom Knights cards in this deck. So that being said, let's go ahead and get to the deck profile, okay? So of course, you're gonna run 3 Neo Space Connector. He comes in that special edition. He's really easy to grab. Let me zoom out a little bit there for you. 3 Neo Space Connectors. Very powerful. You just need him. As long as you open with him, you start the combo. You can get them for that 6-card hand loop. But he is vulnerable to Effect Veiler and Ash Blossom. So to counter that, shout outs to Jake Quincy. For this one, you want to run 3 Blue Mountain Buttersply. This is a quick effect. My mistake, not a quick effect, but it can help you make them miss timing. So when you normal summon him, you chain with Blue Mountain Butterspy, because his effect goes off when he's normal summoned. So this becomes chain 1 and then chain 2. So this gets special summoned from your hand, and so Ash and Effect Veiler miss timing to get your Neo Space Connector. So that's amazing. Also, he's dark and he's a warrior type, so he's part Buttersply is perfect for this deck. Another extender that's really great for this deck is Junk Forward. We run 3 of him because he's a level 3, so we can go into our rank 3 plays, and he's also a warrior type. Again, warriors is with this deck's revolve around. After him, we do run 3 Dark Greffers. Again, dark warrior type, perfect for this deck. Also, since Armageddon Knight is now at 1, we had bumped up Dark Greffer, and you can argue that Dark Greffer is a lot better for this deck, because say you have a Malicious in your hand, because he's a level 6, you can't normal summon him, but you can, and if you have a Greffer in your hand, you can special summon Greffer, so he becomes an extender by pitching Malicious from hand to deck, to grave, my mistake. And then you can activate his effect to pitch a card from hand to grave, so you can send one from deck to grave. So he's better than Armageddon Knight in that way. And the cards that you always want to throw away are your Phantom Knights. So we run 3 Phantom Knights of Silent Boots, and 2 Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak, and then the 1 Phantom Knights of Ragged Gloves. Sorry, there's a bit of a glare. So yeah, they're pretty easy. They're all level 3, so you can go into your rank 3 plays, and they all have recycle effects when they're sent from grave, if you banish them, because they can banish themselves. Boots lets you search for any spell, Phantom Knight spell and trap, and Ancient Cloak and Ragged Gloves lets you search for any Phantom Knights card. So you're going to go ahead and bring either another Boots to your hand, because Boots get special summon on the field as long as there's another Phantom Knights card on the field. So a lot of plays you can do with that. And of course we run our 2 Malicious, because he's semi-limited now. Our 1 Aqua Dolphin for the Neo Space Connector play. Destrudo as a bonus Armageddon target, Armageddon Knight target, or Dark Greffer. So you can do a synchro play, go into... I know a lot of people run Yazi of the Yang Zing or whatever, but I don't have that card, so I use Void Ogre, because he fits the bill for Destrudo. And then of course the 1 Armageddon Knight. Okay, and that's our monster, so let's go ahead and go into our spells. Alright, for spells, this deck is very spell heavy. So of course we run 3 Called by the Graves, because like I mentioned before, hand traps kill Neo Space Connector, so we need to counter that as much as we can, so Called by the Grave is perfect. An extender for instant fusion, of course we summon Rajin from our extra deck. He's a warrior, level 5 fusion monster, so instant fusion can get him out there. And our draw engine, of course, are 3 Allure of Darkness, because like I said, the dangers are really expensive, so Allure is just a really good substitute for that. Some Revival, Monster Reborn, and Soul Charge. And then to pitch some cards, Foolish Burial as a backup Armageddon Knight, because again, Armageddon Knight is type 1. And then I decided to add this, Mass Change 2. Now, this is really neat because to activate Mass Change 2, you need a monster on the field whose level is less than the fusion monster you want to summon from your extra deck, and who has to be the same attribute. Since a lot of the monsters here in this deck are dark, of course, we're going to go for Masked Hero Dark Law. So, and then, like, because the whole point of this deck is to get your opponent discard. If you have Dark Law on the field, those cards get banished. So decks that will benefit from the hand loop, like say, what is it, BA? BA really loves all their monsters in the grave. If you get Dark Law on the field, you can start banishing them instead, and if they add any cards to the hand, you get to banish one random card. That's really cool, and plus, like I said, you get to remove a monster from your field, and you get to pitch a card from your hand. So it's both of what you want. And then for our equip plays, because we do play Isolde in this deck, we do Overdone Burial, DDR, Action, Action Unit, Living Fossil, and of course Divine Sword Phoenix Blade. Again, shout out to Jake Quincy for these two. These are very smart because they're all extenders. Because you only need the 4, so pretty much you want Divine Blade in 3, so you get left with 1 extra equip card. And you might as well want them to be in an extender, right? To pretty much get another monster on the field so you can link them away or overlay or something. So of course that's really smart. And action autonomous action unit, your opponent is going to run hand traps. That's just part of the meta now. And Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Ghost Cherries, all those guys, they're all level 3s. So you can pay 1500 life points, special summon one of them onto your side of the field, and you can link them away or you can overlay. So it's perfect. And for our very light traps, we only run the 3 Phantom Knights, a Shade Brigandine, 2 of them, and then 1 Phantom Knight's Fog Blade. This is for the Gumblar effect to activate during your opponent's turn, pretty much, because yeah, so when they draw 1, you activate this, summon it to a zone, Gumblar points 2, or one of your link monsters points 2, you discard, and then they discard the 1 card they had. And then Fog Blade lets you search for these guys. Or bring a... No, it doesn't let you search for them. Fog Blade lets you special summon. Sorry, I Phantom Knights from Grave. Alright, so for our extra deck, we run, of course, 2 Isoldes, because she's very powerful. It's what we need in this deck. I run 2 because if Isolde gets ashed or something, it really stinks because then you're kind of dead in the water. You can't really do anything away, but you can link away that Isolde. I mean, an Ash or Effect Veiler. And some monster removal, Nightmare Cerberus and Nightmare Phoenix for some spell and trap removal. Then we run, of course, Summon Sorceress. She goes in combo with Isolde. Tregate Wizard, it's just a link 3. Phantom Knights, Rusty Berdarchi, if we want to send more Phantom Knights cards from deck to grave, he's really powerful. For that, he can send any Phantom Knights card from deck to grave. The only problem with him is that you can't link him away. If you summon him, you can't link him away. You can't do anything. So you got to be very careful with that. Of course, Borreload. I can't afford Boros Sword. Boros Sword's really expensive, so I went with Borreload. And of course, Topologic Gumblar Dragon. And then Invoke Rajan for our Insuffusion play, of course. Mass Hero Dark Law because of Mass Change 2. Then we, of course, run Leovar, the Sea Dragon, to do that combo to bring back Armageddon Knight because we always will banish him. And I'm sorry, I did order this card, it didn't show up in time for me to do this video, but number 75, Bamboozling Gossip Shadow, so I have to use a proxy. He's very powerful. He's the one that can get you number 86 at full power. So that's an awesome combo. And then, of course, the 1 Void Ogre for the Destrudo play. Just a 3000 beat stick, just helps you go for a game. Okay, for the side deck, of course, I run 3 Ash Blossoms of Joyous Springs. If you're going second, of course, you want to open with this card. 3 Ghost Ogres, 3 Effect Veilers. It's just hand traps, really, more than anything. The Winged Dragon of Ra. I would love to have Droll, but I don't have any Drolls. I know, they're like really expensive. 3 Twin Twisters, and 2 Red Reboots for the 15 card side deck. Just these cards are great going second, and then Twin Twisters just helps you with some board removal because the main deck you only have all you have is Phoenix for some back row removal. So Twin Twisters, of course, is really powerful. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this Allure of Darkness build that I made. I do have another idea with this deck with Gokis instead of running the Allure of Darkness. So I'll make sure to include that video at the end here, or a link to it, so you guys can go ahead and watch that one if you guys want to run the Goki engine, because Gokis they're fast, they're fun. I mean, they're not necessarily fun, but they let you add a lot more cards to your hand, so you can do more discarding. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Oh, and one more thing, if you want to catch the combo video, I'm of course going to make a combo video for this deck, I mean. Alright, see you guys.